Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is bidding for a 6th world title. Remember, this has been an injury-disrupted season. If she does it, surely it would be the greatest achievement of a career that has taken her to the top of the world for a decade and a half. What a moment, and what a sense of anticipation here. Swoboda, Poland in 1. Asher Smith, Great Britain 2. Brittany Brown, USA in 3. Shericka Jackson, Jamaica in 4. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce in 5. The iconic figure. Julienne Alfred, the biggest moment of her career. Marie-José Ta Lou, desperate to make history for the Africans. Tamari Davis and Sha'Carri Richardson.
USA. Who is the fastest woman?
This, without question, is one of the highest quality sprint lineups the sport of athletics has ever witnessed. This field of 9 includes 4 of the fastest women ever to have lived. And here on a balmy night in Budapest, their paths converge once more as they prepare to try and seize this opportunity for global glory and sporting immortality. It's time for the women's 100-metre World Championship final.
Set.
They're away first time. Can Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce deliver? She's got a good start, but watch Shericka Jackson. Shericka Jackson, is she just going to do it? Oh, on the near side, right at the end. They were getting ready to write the script for Fraser-Pryce, but from nowhere in lane 9, it's an incredible performance from Sha'Carri Richardson. It looked as though Jackson was going to finish ahead of Fraser-Pryce, and she did, but the Jamaicans are stunned because Richardson came through like a rocket in lane 9, her first global final, and she tastes gold. She has smashed Jackson, she has smashed Fraser-Pryce. The iconic 5-time champion was stunned. Richardson needed a better start than she got in the semis. And she came through in fine style, and maybe, just maybe, being in lane 9 was the best thing that could have happened to her for that final. Richardson can hardly believe it. 10:65. That is outstanding. And this time, the script was not meant to finish with a fairy tale for the Jamaicans.
Lane 9, definitely a good thing for Sha'Carri Richardson. That start couldn't have been better, couldn't have been more different than the one she got in the semi-final. And I wonder, conversely, for Shericka Jackson to not be alongside Sha'Carri Richardson, I think that cost her. Shericka Jackson was battling with Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. They were quite rightly looking at each other, and they wouldn't have known that Sha'Carri Richardson was having an absolute flyer out in lane 9. I think it was a really dramatic the way it was set up with the different lane draws.
Lyles took the men's title. Richardson has stormed to the women's title. She breaks Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce's championship record from last year. She's a huge figure in our sport, Richardson, but there have been question marks over whether her nerve would hold. Watch Fraser-Pryce in the middle. She put Jackson under pressure, then Jackson begins to pull away from her compatriot. Marie-José Ta Lou was run out of it at this stage. Richardson came wide on the outside, still accelerating towards the finish line, and she's denied the Jamaicans a golden finish to the 3rd night here. Lovely high knee lift, driving for the line. No sign of nerves. Remember, she's never been in a global final before, but she knew as she thrust her arms into the air, she knew she was about to taste gold and deny 2 of the best sprinters we've ever seen in Jackson and Fraser-Pryce the golden ticket to the Budapest night sky.
Brilliant, brilliant running. What a way to finish day 3. I said at the start of this session, I can hardly believe it's only been 3 days of this World Championships. It's been wonderful so far. And Sha'Carri Richardson, quite rightly you said it, Rob, there's been question marks about how she performs under pressure. When there's adversity, it's been hard for her to deal with. She's a young athlete and she is incredibly talented, and it's just wonderful to see her rise to the top in a big pressure situation like this. And what could this do for her career at her age and stage? We know she's quick, but now she's got that gold medal. That could be a real stepping stone and a platform to launch what could be a phenomenal few years for Sha'Carri Richardson.
That was one of the great lineups for any sprint final. You have 4 of the 8 fastest who have ever lived. And she blasted Jackson away in the last 10 metres. Her acceleration towards the end was extraordinary.
When Jackson, as we talk about her speed endurance, she's a great 200-metre runner. She'll go in the 200 later in the week, and that's her super strength. And Sha'Carri Richardson just made that look ordinary, the way she could pull away in the latest stages of the race there. And I can't wait for the 200 as well. That's going to be another wonderful competition on the women's short sprints. But this 100 has been absolutely phenomenal the whole way through. And the men's side as well was incredibly entertaining last night, but that for me from Sha'Carri Richardson has been fantastic.
Fraser-Pryce is on the podium again, despite only racing twice on the circuit before coming here. Her whole season disrupted with a knee injury. A 5-time champion taking the bronze. Shericka Jackson with a silver, as she had last year. Those are our 3 medalists. Ta Lou was 4th in 1081 after a great season. Svoboda and Brittany Brown 6th and 7th, and we had 7 women running inside 11 seconds. That's how high quality the race was.
What a great race. We have seen that this track's fast here in Budapest, and it's wonderful to see a championship record from Sha'Carri Richardson. That's very exciting as we look towards the other events that we're going to have coming up over the next 6 days. But it's great to see these women smiling as well. It's all tension when you look at that core and when you look at the golf buggy. Naturally, this is what they want to do. They want to be friends with each other. There's so much shared camaraderie, so much shared experience out there. And here they are, just relaxing on a lap of honour. I wonder whether Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce would have had her doubts over the last few months about whether she could get back on this podium. She's got the gold number of the defending champion. Shericka Richardson has got the green bib of the world lead. Sha'Carri Richardson has now matched that mark with that 10:65 clocking. She'll join Shericka Jackson at top of the times in 2023, but she will be on top of the podium with the gold medal.
We've never seen a quicker time in a women's world championship 100-metre final. That's how good the performance was from Sha'Carri Richardson. From lane 9, she was destined to shine. Sha'Carri Richardson is the world champion in a championship record. Shericka Jackson the silver. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the defending champion, has to settle for bronze this time.